Jeffrey scrolled through endless self-improvement videos, a familiar pang of frustration in his chest. He yearned for change, for a life of purpose and achievement. But his attempts at self-improvement always fizzled out, leaving him feeling defeated. Then he stumbled upon Adonis. This YouTuber, with his chiseled physique and aura of unwavering confidence, promised a path to greatness. Adonis preached extreme discipline, a complete life overhaul. No distractions, no excuses. Adonis's story was compelling. He had transformed himself from an ordinary gamer into a successful entrepreneur. His secret? Cutting off all vices, embracing a monastic lifestyle dedicated to productivity and growth. He called it monk mode. This concept resonated with Jeffrey. He too wanted that level of focus, that sense of unwavering purpose. Adonis advocated for a complete identity shift. Shave your head, he urged, a physical symbol of shedding your old self. Enter a ghost mode, where you disappear from social circles to dedicate yourself entirely to your goals. The idea was extreme, radical even. But Jeffrey couldn't shake the feeling that this was the key, the missing piece in his own journey. Was he ready for such drastic measures? Could he truly transform himself by embracing this all-or-nothing approach? The questions lingered, a mix of excitement and trepidation bubbling within him. He was drawn to the allure of Adonis's extreme discipline, to the promise of rapid and dramatic change. Adonis's story was a testament to the power of extreme discipline. He spoke of the monk mode with an almost evangelical zeal. His days were regimented, every hour dedicated to maximizing productivity. He thrived in this self-imposed bubble, his business flourishing, his physique becoming a testament to his unwavering willpower. He described the initial euphoria, the intoxicating feeling of control. Every temptation resisted, every goal achieved, fueled his determination. He wasn't just existing, he was conquering. Days bled into weeks, weeks into months. His success was undeniable, his message resonating with a growing audience hungry for similar results. The monk mode, he claimed, was not just a phase, but a lifestyle. It was about unlocking your true potential by eliminating all distractions, all temptations. He spoke of delayed gratification, of sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term fulfillment. His words painted a picture of an almost superhuman existence, one where willpower reigned supreme. But even as he spoke, a seed of doubt began to take root in Jeffrey's mind. Was this level of intensity truly sustainable? Could anyone maintain such a rigid lifestyle indefinitely without succumbing to the very human desires Adonis seemed to have conquered? The story, though inspiring, felt incomplete, like a puzzle missing a few crucial pieces. Adonis's narrative took a turn. The invincible facade began to crack, revealing a more relatable truth. He spoke of the relapse, the inevitable pullback to old habits. The very things he had so rigorously eliminated crept back in. He craved connection, the camaraderie he had sacrificed for his goals. The monk mode, it seemed, had a shelf life. The initial euphoria gave way to a dull ache of deprivation. His productivity waned, the joy he once found in his work replaced by a sense of obligation. He was a prisoner of his own making, trapped in a gilded cage of his own design. His experience served as a cautionary tale. Extreme discipline, while effective in the short term, came at a price. It was like a sprint, not a marathon. You could push yourself to the limit for a while, but eventually your body, your mind, would demand rest. Jeffrey listened, his initial awe replaced by a growing sense of caution. Adonis's story wasn't a failure, but it wasn't the fairy tale he'd initially presented. It was a story of extremes, of soaring highs and crushing lows. It was a reminder that even the most disciplined among us are still human, susceptible to the same temptations and vulnerabilities. Section 4, Moderation versus Conquest. The dichotomy of comfort and ambition. Adonis didn't shy away from controversy, he thrived on it. He pitted moderation against conquest, painting a stark contrast between two ways of life. On one hand, there was the comfort of the ordinary, the predictable rhythm of a life lived within societal norms. It was a life of balance, of work and leisure, of pursuing passions alongside responsibilities. On the other hand, there was the path of the conqueror, the individual who embraced discomfort, who sought challenges with a relentless hunger. This was a life of constant striving, of pushing boundaries and shattering expectations. It was a life lived on the edge, fueled by ambition and an unquenchable thirst for more. He cited examples: Conor McGregor, Mike Tyson, Oprah Winfrey. Icons who had achieved greatness by embracing this conqueror mindset. They hadn't settled for mediocrity, hadn't allowed themselves to be limited by societal expectations. They had dared to dream big, to work harder, to sacrifice more than anyone thought possible. His words were both exhilarating and unsettling. Jeffrey found himself questioning his own aspirations. Was he content with a life of moderation, of finding comfort in the familiar, or did he crave something more, something extraordinary, even if it meant embracing a certain level of chaos and discomfort?